10 African countries with the best education system. 38 African countries were ranked amongst the 140 countries with the best education systems based on skill development by the World Education Forum. Aside the fact that the selection was made based on the general level of skills of the workforce and the quality and quantity of education processed by each of these countries, other factors considered include research, development of digital literacy standard academic facilities and ability to think critically and creatively. There are 54 countries in Africa, but the question is, which African country have the best education systems? Most countries in Africa are classified as developing countries. However, in terms of education, some of them are carving a niche for themselves. This article contains the top 10 African countries with the best education system in 2022. In the first position, we have Seychelles. This is a small island and one of the least countries by landmass. Even with its small size, it inhabits about 95,000 people, which makes it easier for education to be properly circulated around the country. In UNESCO Education for All goals set by the UN subsidiary, Seychelles is the only African country that has been able to reach this feat. Seychelles is currently topping the list of African countries with the best education system. It is also among the top 10 most educated countries in Africa. The country is rated 69.3 points in terms of education by the World Economic Forum. It is also the only African country in the top 50 rated education system globally. It was stated by UNESCO in 2016 that the Seychelles government spent 11.72% of their total expenditure on education. This is possible in the country as it is seen that students up to the age of 16 have free and compulsory education, and it continues till they are 18. In the second position, we have South Africa. This country is ranked 84th on global education system. South Africa is a popular country and it is located in the southern tip of the continent. The South African government is majorly responsible for their sound education system, as 18% of the country's budget goes on improving the standards of education. This is why South Africa universities rank among the best in Africa, extending to the world rank. Most of the South African citizens are literate. As such, the illiteracy level in the country is drastically reduced. Thirdly, we have Mauritius. The educational advancement of Mauritius was initiated from the time of British colonization. After gaining independence, they continued in the way of the British, and it has impacted much on the country till this day. Mauritius, a rivering territory surrounded by the Pacific, attracts tourist activities, which is also complemented by educational development. This country is estimated to have a literacy rate of 84.4% and ranked number 3 on the list. Mauritius has the third best education system in Africa, with 61 points. It holds the 74th position on global education system and ranked 40th position on the extent of staff training and 47th on the quality of vocational training globally. Fourthly, we have Tunisia. Tunisia is the most educated Arab country in Africa and ranks number 4 on the list and 71st on the global education system. Ranking with 61.4 points, the government of Tunisia and some private individuals has helped in improving the educational system of the country. This results to the country ranking as 49th for school life expectancy and 51st for the pupils-teacher ratio in primary education. The Tunisian government, through its rich oil revenues, focuses on revamping the education system, and this is seen in the quality universities and colleges that the developing nation has put in place to achieve the aim of being amongst the best. In the fifth position, we have Kenya. This is another popular country that is known for its wildlife, which contributes up to 70% of the country's tourist revenue. The allocated time for primary education in Kenya is 8 years. The government has succeeded in giving educational uplift to the people of Kenya. With a population of 49.7 million, 17.58% of total government expenditure in 2017 went to education, and the literacy rate is at 78.7% according to UNESCO. This country has more than 30 tertiary institutions, which has attracted foreigners to the country in the bid to utilize the quality of the country's educational system. Algeria comes in the sixth position. Algeria is a North African country and ranks 88th in the list of countries with best education system globally. The country also ranks number 6 on this list with 57.4 points. The government of Algeria has tried to make the citizens properly educated, and more than half of them are literate. Ghana. In Ghana, it is mandatory for every citizen between the ages of 6 to 16 to receive formal education. This norm, including the numbers of quality schools of learning in the country, has kept them in the African view as a country with superb educational system. Egypt. Egypt rank has 71% according to the UNESCO 2021 rank of education in the countries in the world. The country also occupies the 99th position on global education system. In this country, education is not only important but compulsory for everyone. The Egyptian government empowers all children from age 6 to age 17 for 12 years. Namibia. This southwest African country has a large number of more than 1,500 quality world-class schools. This also means that the country pays serious attention to education. It is compulsory for every Namibian between the ages of 6 to 16 to receive formal education in any of their schools. Interestingly, the government has the responsibility for this academic period of 10 years by providing academic funds. The school fees for every eligible Namibia is being paid by their government as stipulated in their constitution. Libya. Libyan government grants free and compulsory primary education to all citizens of the country. This is possible due to the availability of much deposits of oil in the country. This literacy level of Libya is estimated to be 82.6% and is considered to be among the countries with the best education system. There are other countries with sound education systems, but the ones contained in this list are considered to be the best top 10.
For more news about what is happening across Africa, subscribe, hit the notification icon. Thanks for watching New Africa.